This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. Ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. Hello, Herbert to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then. First and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Right to the air is Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. At the 37-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 2. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Picked off by Junior Colson. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back. Less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 35-yard line. From the 35, it's first and 10. Go start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Second and 10.
18 rattle. Come on.
Richardson going to look to throw. Flush to his right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Third and 10. Downs goes in motion.
Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll be forced outright. He'll look deep for Pittman. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The Michigan man, Winnie Hay, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Sanders. We'll get about a 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got a man! It's Harris! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. In motion is Warren. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Henley.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Herbert on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Parkinson in motion. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down to 37. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Mustang 19, Warrior 17, 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Colts about to kick this one away. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Go.
Herbert now on first down. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That one incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. Going left side, complete to Harris. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got his tight end Alonde gets in the second. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of distance.
It'll be a pickup attempt. First down, L.A.
Another Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Herbert again. This one complete right side to Harris. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Herbert to the air again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Crowd right. Black 80.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. On the run to the right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, L.A. One after now from Dicker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Herbert on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10. Richardson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Forced out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Kappa. 380. Ray. Kappa.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught by Davis. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Taylor tight. 59. Go. Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker now for the extra point.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
The kick is good. Chargers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Herbert on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
bootleg, it's Richardson. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st down, Herbert. Moving to his right. That's into the hands of Zamir White. And the Chargers are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his big tight end. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown Chargers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if the ball's incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Forced out wide. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
To throw, it's Herbert. Open receiver, that's Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
Chargers.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, ram. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, Not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and inches at the Colts
2 minutes remaining
line.
here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Set.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16. The second-year man for UCLA, Leatu Latu. He's in to drop him for a sack. And they block the kick. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short. And the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Richardson moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chain.
Pickup of 2 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Finding room at midfield.
Richardson's pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Josh Downs. An 8-yard gain. Brings up second.
Here's Richardson.
At the 46-yard line.
That one's over the middle to the tight end. He's got Warren.
Richardson.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
In motion is Warren.
Be ready. Be ready. 18. Pioneer.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 380. Hey, easy.
Perfect. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Set. 380. Delta. 59. Crowd right. Home to right.
Throwing now is Herbert. That's complete. It's Sanders. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Go. Set. Hey, Captain. 380.
Herbert now on 1st down. Open man is Davis. Down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. At the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Herbert on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a game of about 1. Darius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They go right back to Taylor. And a nice one there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Go, Riggs. Go. Let's go now.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor, from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. First carry now for Khalil Herbert. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
First down, Colts.
Once again, it's Herbert. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. and they hold him to no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Herbert. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going back.
And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. And he missed it. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
At this point, Mike, you have to ask, I mean, what else could go wrong for this group? I mean, they're just trying to get something going, get some points on the board, and even that doesn't work out.
They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Herbert. He's got a man. It's Harris. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4. Mikey Singer still that side. Makes the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Sanders. He is met and dry. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Throwing, Herbert. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. His 5th catch in the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it's Sanders.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
At the 12-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Sanders.
Another
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Baylor tight. Ready.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. This one complete right side to Harris. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark up out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Sanders, touchdown! touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out of the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
After the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end zone.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 39.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Taking off, and he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
And it's third.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They now get back to midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll run with Sanders. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
A 7-yard
Here's second and 3 to go.
Second and 3.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now, the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Getting the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. They stop him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, Mike, this is a real throwback football play right here. There's not many teams around the league that utilize a fullback, but when you have one, use them. And that's exactly what they tried to do here, but he was not able to pick up this first down. Great job by this defense getting a huge stop. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the